ChronoKiddo Gaming.
Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Corey, or C-Stop, if you've seen me playing in the ChronoKiddo Gaming group. I kind of wanted to do like a showcase of things that would catch my eye that we might want to see get funded. And I just think that would be really cool as far as like indie developers getting a little bit more screen time, especially when they're in the processes of reaching out, roll through some stuff based off of what I think is eye-catching themes that would, appeal to me, of course. Here we are. I already like this. Tears of Magic. Pretty catchy title. I like the cover banner here. The characters are kind of neat. This just kind of looks RPG-ish to me. I didn't even have to read this yet. Sweet art. This is amazing. Now they got the stamp of it because they're funded, so they had a lot of build-up prior to the launch, I'm sure. They got a Project We Love tag. Looks pretty damn awesome. I'm just gonna go through. All right, this one. Well, they got a solid. Is that all you do is just make cats? Create your cats. Oh, trade cats. Yeah, that's neat. Neat idea. Really well organized. So $5. $5. Yeah, it's not bad. Pretty cheap. It is kind of a simple thing. What are they? 2,000. I mean, kudos. That's good for them. I'm sure this spent a lot of time to develop. Well, it's interesting. Good job. Okay, the Spanish game, $10,000. Why do they want 10,000? I mean, he's kind of creepy. It's interesting, but the problem is there's no gameplay examples. I mean, even if it is just text and I can't read this, the thing is I don't know what the game looks like. I don't know. There's no concept. I don't think anybody's going to be willing to give you anything, but that's pretty steep, and there's no proof of concept. So I would revisit this a little bit more. I mean, the logo is kind of cut off on the banner. It's just underdeveloped. Consumer or potential consumer knows nothing of the creation, so you have to give them everything up front so that they know. But this one, unfortunately, I don't think, especially extending it out, they might have been confident too that it's not going to reach goal. I would shut this down. As the developers, I would take this down, reassess, get more pictures, organize this much like the cat one that we saw earlier, and then launch it again with a more concise plan. Could seem like a scam, unfortunately. This has some pretty fun art, very pop-in complementary colors. The commission's at 40,000, Canada. Kind of fun music, very Steven Universe vibe. Sailor Moon, character customization. This is what I'm talking about. So like they're showing a lot of features in the game, different environments, locations. So this is probably pretty far along without having to read into anything. Crafting, so a lot of features. The combat system, it's kind of neat. Their Kickstarter is well put together. My advice for a lot of the people that are doing is to like go through Kickstarters before you build your own and see what people are doing. Look for the ones that are successful. Look for the ones that are been backed, and see what it is that they put forward. Imitate it, because why not? They're successful. Color schemes, the fun art for everything. It's all on theme, and that's really awesome. I hope that these guys hit their goal. And no, it doesn't seem that far off. 40,000 is pretty high, but that seems pretty average. This one is up to more my speed. I just like the characters, it's kind of fun. It just screams RPG. And this is very much like a Wind Waker intro. The old stone cut wall, full image. Okay, I like this. It's very Grandia, Breath of Fire. Kind of reminds me of the Breath of Fire character. Blue hair. It didn't really show a lot of locations. It didn't show the combat. I mean, that's the town, of course, and then you got this creature thingy here, and then the forest, and then they had a slime monster, but he didn't fight the slime monster, and we did see two other characters here. The music's good. I think this is pretty cool. 90,000, that's pretty high. I might suggest doing 50,000 and then taking your successful Kickstarter and pitching to a publisher to fill in the blanks. Knowing that you have a targeted audience already established through a successful Kickstarter. But yeah, I mean, you got 28 days to get to 90,000. Descriptor here, just kind of like one of these, but here. Yeah, definitely an awesome looking game with a lot of ideas that are pretty fleshed out. Hope you guys get fun. What we got here? No video, less than 4,000. and there are no real pictures. At least have gameplay ideas prove to me that this idea exists, rather than it being a trust me bro. I would, again, take this down and reassess. All right, $14,000. Okay, so this is a top-down, waves after wave after wave. That's interesting, I suppose. Characters. I would imagine this is kind of like fired by Blackthorn Prod. Top-down. What you could do is, you know, kind of wrap this up and throw it out on itch. Neat-looking game. You know, best of luck. But, you know, you're kind of doing everything correct here. It just comes down to more of the play style and simplicity of an arcade game. But good job. Pixel art's pretty good. It's got a very universal style. This is super clean, super clean. Cosmic Star Heroine. I thought that one was good. I love this art. It's super clean. The style is really good. It's Korra inspired, I would imagine. It's on Kickstarter right now. I believe it was already funded in 2 days. My overall thought on it, with this sweet intro, this pan up is great. The art is so good. You know, you guys go check this one out and kind of push it to the limit. I think this one looks really good, and I couldn't praise it enough. Lunar Lux, pretty sweet game. Music slaps, and the visuals are dope. I wish this narrator just spoke, but they should just talk, because their voice is good for this narration. It's more like they're acting instead of telling, and I think that would be better. Very polished. Holy smokes. I think the game itself's done. It seems like it's done. Wow, this is all like done. It's there. They're just looking for funding to help with marketing. Overall thoughts, this is well put together. It's pretty fun. It's pretty accessible for somebody that doesn't play games like this. I'm excited about it. I like it. Music's great. Visuals are pretty good. Controls are simple and easy to understand. UI's laid out well. Everything's kind of iconographied out. So that's the Ancients. Power to you. Hope that it goes and does well. Isle of Eleanor, open-ended. He's got a little poise bar. All the gameplay. Make friends and allies. Got ruthless animations the same as Stardew. I mean, they're a big fan of Stardew, I'm sure. There's plenty of tutorials out there for that kind of stuff. And it looks like a lot of it's done too, so style of it is very on point. It's playable. Good job. This is definitely on point. You got your farming, you got every mechanic being displayed here. I can see what they're going for. Very cluttered, you know, very Stardew Valley. You know, people that like Stardew Valley are really gonna like this game. The layout's very familiar. The screen size, I'm curious as to why it might be windowed like this. Maybe it's Unity. You got all of this screen space you could fill. Sounds kind of off, but the idea is here. It controls the inventory, seems to work fine. Kind of cool. Good luck. First Strike, next chapter, Nuclear War. I'm gonna sit and talk to you. I want the game to speak for them. You can have a separate video of this to have like further explanations. The game's clean. I mean, the page is clean. I just think that subscription thing is not an approachable standing for an indie developer. I don't know. Games as a service thing bother me anyways, but I mean, I'll still play a lot of free to plays, and not just because see what's out there. Hope that it gets to where it needs to go. Art style is pretty simple. It has an identity that it owns up to. This was just a 40-second trailer of the game, so that's really good. You can't program the game by yourself and market the game by yourself. And I know someone out there's probably like, well, I did it. A lot of the times when people do these Kickstarters, they don't work on the game the whole month of the Kickstarter because they're handling Kickstarter. They have to have content updates. So they're usually prepping marketing materials and things like that. Interesting art style, simplistic, a lot of stuff to do to keep you busy for hours. Okay, so this is well put together. I mean, they knew what they're doing, so that's awesome. And I hope that they get funded. This looks really great. I love this one a lot. It's very Yoshi's Island inspired. Again, super cute and colorful action platformer. 25 is not that high. But this is amazing. This straight up gameplay, a lot of fun abilities were shown, levels were shown, music's good, the art's good. Like, this just seems like not only would you play it like, you know, Yoshi's Island and be like, oh man, yeah, that's, you know, that was a fun, you know, play, you know, collect little things. It's not overly complicated, it's just a nice relaxing play. And then you would, you know, if you're a speedrunner or something, you would see how fast you could beat the game. It's a really well put together game. If this is content that you want to see more, courtesy to the Kickstarter industry. And the other thing is, I would say, if you want us at ChronoKiddo to play your game, you can reach out to us via email and we'll get back to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button and share this with your friends. Also listed below in the description will be links to these Kickstarters. All right, thanks. Bye.